Hey golf fans, welcome back to the channel. I do hope all you fantastic subscribers are well. Today I am taking on Oakmont Country Club. This is probably one of the toughest courses on the PGA Tour and the greens are just insane. This course was designed by the Cleve 24. So let's have a look at the course details. It is a par 70. Fairways and greens are firm, the green speeds are fast, weather is overcast and the time of day is noon. Let's check out the course settings. There are 5 tee options. We will be playing from the championship tees, which are playing 7,208 yards, and as always, pin set number 1. Now, thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. If you are new, please make sure to smash the subscribe button, and if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. So here we are on the opening hole. Pencil thin fairways, hazards either side of the fairway. We do have a nice 6 mile per hour wind that is going to help us gain some yardage off the tee box. So there's a perfect, not the best of swing lines. This looks like it is going to kick right. It does kick right. I tell you what, we're dicing with a heavy rough there, but fortunately it does just cling on to the fairway, and that leaves me a nice angle to go and attack this difficult pin. That green slopes all the way from front to back. Let's go to gap wedge. We do have a 10 mile per hour wind pushing the ball as well. Just applying a good bit of backspin. See if we can land this way short of the pin and let it feed down towards the cup. That's actually a really good strike. It's on a good line. Now this should start to turn towards the cup. This could be in the hole, by the way. We couldn't, could we? Wow, what a fantastic eagle on the first. What a way to start the round. Long may that continue. I will actually take a look at that replay. That was a fantastic golf shot. Very fortunate, to be honest. But we take the smooth with the rough. I knew from about 10 feet out that had a real chance of dropping for the eagle. And what a way to start this challenge round Oakmont. Most of the PGA Tours class this as the most difficult course on tour, and the greens really are treacherous. I think someone said, I think it was Lee Trevino, you could hit 72 greens in regulation in a tournament and still not go under par on this golf course. So hole number 2 is a short par 4. Extremely tight fairway, and that bunker is on play on the right hand side. So try to find the centre of the fairway. It's a slight fast. That ball's just veering hard right. I can only put that down to my swing line. And this is going to be a treacherous up and down for the par save. Look at that green. If we're long, we are in the sand. If we're short, this ball's coming all the way back down towards the fairway. I'm going to have to pitch this. I've got no idea how hot this is going to come out or how poorly. Let's apply a little bit of de-loft and some top spin. No, let's reset that. Let's go full loft, full top spin, and go with the gap wedge. It's a good out. Oh, it's coming up way short, and with that backspin applied, that is going to spin all the way off and come back down onto the fairway. And this is not an easy shot neither. I think chipping it is the way to go. Let's see if we can get this up and down for the par. That's a good shot. It should run out. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Oh, it just turns right at the last second, but that really is a good par after failing to find the fairway and a tough shot from the sand. You will get a glimpse of the world famous church pew bunkers down the left hand side here, trying to avoid that, taking us down the left hand side and hoping the wind takes us back. It's a slight fast. Come on, wind. I need a kick right here. Oh, it kicks left and it puts me into the heavy rough. That was in the hands of the golfing gods there, and they weren't kind. I'm just trying to land this short of the flag stick. Anything at the front of the green past the slope should comfortably run up. That's a good shot. It should make its way up the green. It's going to leave me a difficult longish putt. But it does give me an opportunity for birdie after failing to find another fairway in regulation. And there is a lot of movement in this putt. Anything too far right, it is just going to come off the green. I played that deftly, and what a fantastic putt that is. Wow, 3 under par through the first 3 holes. I never expected this. Not even swinging well, neither. Once again, we need to avoid the church pew bunker. Look at that. Just an iconic view there. Let's take this down the right-hand side, and hopefully we can carry the hazards on the right with a downhill elevation. That is a tiny slow, but the wind is trying hard to bring me back. And that is going to work out perfectly. It can ensure I can reach this par 5 and 2. My 3-wood is made for this. I'm just going to play the wind and the slope. That wind should overpower the slope. We do get it perfect. Come on, wind. The wind's not moving me at all. This could kick into the bunker, sadly. It trickles off the green and actually holds up in the heavy rough. So let's see if we can chip this one close for the birdie. This would get me to 4 under par through the first 4 holes of Oakmont Country Club. It needs to run out. It's running out well. Get in. Almost chipped it in for the eagle, but that should be a pretty straightforward birdie putt from 4 feet out, which I do convert. And somehow I'm finding myself 4 under par. That eagle on the first definitely helped. Hole number 5. Can't hit the big dog here. So just going to come back down to the 3-wood. These fairways are so tight, and they're littered with hazards either side. Look at my swing line, by the way. What on earth is going on? We do get a member's bounce this time. That was very nearly another fairway in regulation missed. My lob wedge should be made for this. Anything slightly right off the flagstick should be good. There is a helping slope. Let's see if we can get this one close. I have applied a good bit of backspin. That's a fast. That's going to come up short left, and that is going to be a horrible chip shot from the heavy rough. I don't think I can get this ball to stop. This is horrible. I would rather be long than short here. The ball should come back off the backstop a little bit. How on earth am I 4 under par? My swing line, my swing timing is all over the place at the moment. That should start to feed back towards the cup a little bit. That was a good chip shot. It's probably the best I could have done. It is a missable putt for the par though. 8 feet out. This will break from left to right. That should be good. Wow. That actually looked as if it went over the right-hand side of the cup on my screen. And at the pace I played it, I fully expected that to drop. But I do move back down to 3 under par. And this really is going to be a difficult round if I don't get my act together shortly. Just going to apply a little bit of backspin to the 6-iron here and play the wind. This time it's a tiny slow, and look how far right that is going. That is going to be bunker bound. I just cannot get any consistency going here, and this is a delicate shot. Just try to play the downslope here. Anything at the front of the green, right near my cursor, should be good. Full loft and backspin. Now this should trickle down towards the cup. This could actually turn in. Get in. It's a great effort, and it still runs on 6 or 7 feet past the cup. It's actually 11 feet past the cup. Wow. It's another big putt coming up. This should turn from right to left. It is a good par save. I'm hitting so many fast, then so many slows, and I just can't get a rhythm going whatsoever. And this isn't the kind of golf course where you want to be struggling with your swing timing. There's not a hope that that is a very slow that I've played there. That is ridiculous. I actually felt that that was going to be a little bit fast, and this is just about getting us back into play on the fairway 4-iron, try to hack this out. Not the best of lies, the rough really is punishing here. There's a far superior swing and strike. And that is probably going to leave me a flop or maybe even a pitch shot.
Nothing like being back on the fairway. Good stuff.
Really relying on my short game here. That's a difficult flop. No. Let's go with a pitch shot. I don't think I could execute that as well. We do have a slope past the pin if we are long here. So let's apply full off, full backspin and play that slope on the right hand side. The wind has picked up to 12 miles per hour. That is a tiny slow and it didn't even get close to getting on the green. I must have just tampered with it, the loft far too much there. This is another delicate shot out of the bunker. Just try to land this at the front of the green and let the slope do the rest. But I am having a nightmare here. That is a good shot. I didn't play for the kick coming out the heavy rough, but it is going to be another missable putt. I mean, look how difficult these greens are, even from 8 feet out. And this is a big putt. It should turn. It does turn. Damage limitation there. Sadly, I do move back down to 2 under after making a great start to this round. I'm just going to apply a little bit of D-loft here. Play this 10 mile per hour wind. It's a slight fast, but it's a horrible swing line. And this should work out. That took a really firm kick. Just in between clubs there. Couldn't have hit my 5-wood. But it is a very good birdie opportunity, albeit a downhill putt. I just need to trickle this down the slope. This certainly won't stop in a hurry. If we do miss, I think it'll go about 6 or 7 feet past the cup. I've actually underhit that. Is it going to turn? It's trying hard to turn back. And there we go. It has went 10 feet past. Surely I can drill this in firmly and walk away with the par. It looks good. It didn't turn. That putt just did not turn. I didn't even play it too firm, to be honest, but wow, I really am on a bogey run here. 3 bogeys in the last 4 holes. Hole number 9, the wind is against me. Just try to play for the center of the fairway here. Fairway is elevated. That's a tiny slow, but surely this ball kicks left. What is going on with my swing line today? That's actually kicked right. Wow, I'm just not getting a break at the moment. It's another missed fairway. I don't think I can find the green here. I'll give it a go though. Let's try and overpower this 4-iron. The ball is going to shoot right at my feet. I did get 102% power. And despite that fast, the ball just stayed hard right. It's another hazard found. And this is going to take a good shot just to get close for the up and down. Try to land this short with full backspin and just let it roll down that slope. That's a good shot. Is it going to check up though? It has done. That is a really good shot. It is going to give me a par putt opportunity from 4 feet out. This is a big putt. I do convert that. So after a great start to the round, I was 4 under through the first 4 holes. I am now back to 1 under. And we step onto the 10th. It's another pencil-thin fairway. But what a fantastic rendition of Oakmont Country Club this is from the Cleve. It's a tiny fast, but that's going to work out well. This should leave me nothing more than a wedge into the dance floor. 106 yards, a 5 mile per hour wind behind me. I'm really in between clubs. I'm just going to apply full topspin to this lob wedge here, and hopefully that downhill slope at my feet will gain me a few extra yards. It's another fast. This may spin out the rough though. Oh, it has done. We've got a lovely kick. This could actually work its way off the green, by the way. Bye-bye ball. That just shows you how brutal these greens are, but my swing timing is all over the place here. Let's see if we can chip this one close. It should run out and turn. It actually turns past the cup.
All right, you've got about 6
Fortunately,
here.
it's a straightforward putt for the par.
So far, so good.
And I will remain at 1 under. But this course really offers the ultimate golfing challenge. It's going to test every part of your game. Driving, approach shots, chipping, bunkers, hazards, flop shots, pitch shots. Let's take it down the left-hand side here. I am cheating the course here a little bit. Hopefully it pays off. That's a tiny slow, but the wind should bail me out here. It's not, though. That ball just stayed right. And here's me trying to cheat the course, and it's really backfired, and I've got egg in my face. It's another shot from the heavy rough. Let's go pitch and wedge. Full backspin, full loft, and try and land this just past the pin with a little bit of backspin on that back slope. Taking a practice swing here. Now that is like a laser beam perfect. Let's see if I can repeat that. It's a slight fast. It is going to be long, but it does have a lot of backspin on it. And if we can find that slope, I've just failed to get on that slope that would have took me back down. You can just see it there. So this is now another horrible putt. Downhill, sweeping from left to right. The only way I'm stopping this is if it goes in. Come on, ball, turn. It's not turning. Hopefully it doesn't go too far past the cup. Oh. 10 feet past once again, but that putt just did not turn anywhere near as much as I expected it to. I do secure the par though. So for the last 2-3 holes we are playing par golf. Let's see if we can finish strongly now and pick up a few birdies. The wind is picking up, so let's try and draw this against this 10-mile-per-hour wind. There's a perfect. That draw is kicking in beautifully. This ball should kick right, but hopefully it holds the fairway. Don't do it. I've got no idea how you hold that fairway then. The fairway does sweep from left to right. I did draw against the wind, hoping it would kick more kindly for me. But once again, we're hacking it out the rough. This could kick into the rough again. Fortunately, this time it kicks the opposite way. It's going to leave me a pitch shot. This green, once again, slopes all the way down. Just going to try and find the top of that slope. Oh, that's flew off the club face. That's going to be long. It's found the slope. It's just going to take it away. I expected that ball to at least land another 3-4 yards further back on the green. It is a birdie opportunity, but it is going to be a tough putt. 22 feet out. Uphill, though, at least. Turning from right to left. I just can't do anything right in the course just now. I think after that approach shot, that glorious approach shot on the first for the eagle, I should have just got my clubs and walked off the course. That's disappointing to only par that. But we're not hitting enough fairways and regulations, but that really was a tough fairway to hold. Just going to apply a little bit of D-loft here. Aim for the right-hand side of the green and play the wind. That's a tiny fast, and that is going to be bunker bound, and this could be a disastrous golf shot to take on. It has came off the face of the bunker. It's actually not too bad. We can actually attack this one. The green does slope up towards the pin. No down slope. I didn't expect that to land on the heavy rough. I was hoping it would land at the front of the green, but it's going to be another par. Sometimes par around this course on many holes really is a fantastic result. Look how tight these pins are. I'm taking it on, guys. I've got no idea what's going to happen here. Try to fade this against the wind. I actually couldn't have struck that any better. Surely the fairway kicks me to the left and holds. It does. Please stay on. That is a great golf shot. At least it's a fairway in regulation.
14.
It's a horrible pin. Let's pitch this with full backspin. This should be long at the pin and hopefully spin back. I've played that really well. This ball should spin all the way back towards the pin. This might even go in the hole. What a golf shot. It's just going to keep getting better and better. Almost spun it in for another eagle. What a golf shot that is.
For the birdie.
I think you've seen everything in my golf game today. You've seen some wonderful golf shots. You've seen some terrible missed putts.
You got a left to right.
You've seen some terrible tee shots. Poor shots in and around the green.
Yep, that was a good
And like I said earlier, you really need to bring your A game to this course because it really is going to test every aspect of your game. This is another fairway. It's so hard to hold.
This is about 160.
Fortunately, it just clings onto the right-hand side. It's another tight pin. This club should be made for it here with a little bit of de-loft. Actually, let's try and feed this in from right to left. Let's try and draw it in, taking that slope out of the equation. Right, if I can repeat that practice swing, that will be ideal. It's a slope. It's going to find the green, but it's just not going to turn anywhere near as much as I played. And I've just completely got no rhythm on this round whatsoever. We are pin high. This will turn from left to right. It's actually one of the easier putts you will find on this course from this length. 34 feet out. Now that's got a chance. We've certainly got the weight. Come on, turn, turn.
Oh my goodness.
Just trickles by the left-hand side of the cap, and that has really ran on.
Feet away.
This is another missable putt. You really have to focus on the elevation gains and drops on these greens because they can kill you. Pay attention to what's past the pin or short of it.
Okay, you'll stay right there.
But we
at
do
2
secure the
under
par.
for that hole. And we have a par 3 on this one.
This is a lovely par 3. 5 wood should be good, but once again, I don't see how it holds the green. I'm just going to apply a little bit of draw here just to take a little bit of yardage off.
Nice swing.
It's my best strike of the round. A laser beam perfect, but I just don't think this is going to hold the green. It's a great golf shot, but watch this. It's just going to speed up once it hits the cup. Bye-bye ball. That is so frustrating because I felt I played a great golf shot there.
Green.
These greens are just like ice.
Second shot on the 16th.
Let's see if we can chip this one in. It's got a chance. Oh, it just misses
Chip on that.
on the edge.
Okay, let's go. This one is for par.
I think I've had one birdie this back 9.
Sitting at 2.
It really is a difficult golf course, but I'm really enjoying the test and the challenge.
Par 4.
Hole number 17. Oh, I'm too long with driver. Too short with 3 wood. Let's deal off driver here. I'm just looking to carry these bunkers on the left-hand side and let it kick up from the fairway. It's a lovely strike. That needs to go. I've de-lofted it too much. It's going to be decent. I think if I got that kick off the fairway, though, that would have gave me a putt for eagle.
Shot on the 17th.
You've got to be so careful here not to miss this too far left. I'm just trying to get this up and down for the birdie. No heroics here. It was a good effort. It's going to ensure a tap-in birdie.
Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure. 4 feet left.
It's going to be my second birdie of the back 9. I do get to 3 under par.
Birdie of the day so far.
And this course really is giving me a beating today. At times.
And after that one, you're 3
But
under.
hole number 18, the final hole at this world famous and extremely difficult golf course. Let's play the wind here, taking us down the right-hand side.
Was launched.
There's a lovely perfect. That's going to leave me a long second shot. No way. I did not see that coming. I really didn't. It's a horrible kick. Even good shots are punished on this golf course, guys. I'm certainly going to have to visit this course knowing the majority of the kicks and slopes. But I think I've been unlucky at times here, but certainly been nowhere near my best. I'm just trying to run this up from the front of the green with 4-iron. No. No. That shot out right once again. I actually struck it well, and would you believe it? It's clung to the heavy rough. I would have much preferred the bunker here. I'm going to have to flop this. There's no way I can chip it. Let's try and land this short of the pin. If it's too long, I do have the security of that back slope, but I don't think I'll be long here. Oh, I've played that well. Oh, it just spun up. If that ran out, it would have had a chance of dropping for the birdie. Let's see if I can secure the par. This is for a 67 3-under. We do secure it, but what a fantastic golf course. It really tests all aspects of your game. But that is it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. Get out there and play this course. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.